Sire Decorum, Chapter 7, Opera Seeking, History and Tradition. Still waking up, you look at the formal invitation that Briar hands you, and passes it clutching an identical one of her own. Read. Lady Claire Edgewater, Duke Richards of Carrington entreats the honor of your presence at Opera St. James on Saturday, next at 8:30. The favor of a reply is requested. Opera St. James, that is where my mother sang. Oh, she would have been so thrilled to know you're going there. Opera St. James, home to the great Mary Mills. Your mother was an opera singer? Before I was born. How could you not tell me? What a fantastical life she must have lived. You simply must tell me more, Lady Claire. Only if you call me Claire. We're friends now, are we not? We don't need titles. And Carson clasps her hands in hers. Your hands in hers. And call me Annabelle. Now, Claire, what in the world are we going to do if we sing at the opera? You and Miss Parsons walk down the busy street. She loops her arm through yours as you pass a vicious shop. My sisters are so thrilled to finally play matchmaker that I fear they shall actually run to a storefront to display me. Is that why you weren't at Mr. Sinclair's dinner? And Parsons rolled her eyes. I know, I would much rather have been there with you, believe me. Tell me all about it. Who did you sit with? Who did you sit you with? Was the director? He gives you a side, long smile, little flow of laughter. Did you miss me? Every moment at the party. No. Yes, and he seemed to go out of his way to bait Mr. Sinclair. What's going on between them? No one talks about it, so I'm certain it's something terribly scandalous. But what were you doing that you couldn't attend? Miss Parsons gives an exaggerated sigh as you reach the tailor shop. The air inside is dry and fragrant, with the smell wax and dollars. My sister's husband sent a friend of his to ask me for a drive in the park, and they certainly wouldn't hear of anything that I accept. And was he nice? Oh, Claire, he was such a bore. He talked of nothing but trade and the weather. I can't think which one he made sound worse. I'm sorry. It really was quite beastly, and the worst part is he spoke of making an offer for me, as if all one needs is marriage. A marriage is for one's fortune to be compatible with it? You should not celebrate on you cannot seriously. The person gives you a certain look and gives you laugh of hair away. From her eyes and her hand clapped yours holding in one of his hands. Why would either of us settle for a man who bores us? You cannot mean what I think, Claire. Can I not? Your eyes meet. Miss Parsons takes a shaky breath and steps back. I think we had best look at the dresses. She turns her attention to the shop's wares, moving aside bolts of cloth to search through the finished samples. Oh, you look so lovely in this one. She holds up a beautiful blue silk dress. Leave it alone, Midnight. The blue is completely blind. Midnight, stop. I swear, half the people at the opera spend their time marching the boxes. Not the performance. This will definitely draw your eye. Oh, Midnight! Go. God. You must try it on. You can come back. Being a silly boy. It is beautiful, but too fine for me. I have ever dressed up in it. You are beautiful in everything. You look at the blue silk one more time. I am more interested in watching the show than being watched myself. Pull your regular clothes back on regretfully, and you Miss Parsons head for the door. I don't have any diamonds. How can I do it? You emerge from the tailor's shop into the bright light of the street. Blinking, you hear someone calling your name. Lady Claire, what a surprise! You see Prince Hamlet across the street, walking with Duke Richard. Oh God. My lady, I have not dared hope to have the pleasure today. You and Miss Parsons both curtsy to the Duke. Your Grace. Prince Hamlet takes your hand and brushes a quick kiss across the knuckles. Why, Prince Hamlet, what a surprise. I thought you only cared to see me when I was lost and in need of rescuing. Perhaps today it is I who must rescue you. And from what? From spending any more time talking to old men in Parliament. So instead you'll flirt with every beautiful girl you meet. Prince Hamlet laughs. I should not offend my dear friend Duke Richard. Is it his fault for my treated tomorrow? I will have to return to Constantinople in disgrace. But I should be both heartbroken and ashamed to leave you under such circumstances. He smiles first at you, then at Duke Richards. So I must strive to keeping my friend's good graces, at least until our vote is passed. Does your cousin, the self-familiar, risk an international incident over a pretty smile? Prince Hamlet grins at the Duke. Ah, but what a smile. I had heard your reputation, Your Highness, but I must say, it hardly does you justice. I'm afraid you had me at a disadvantage, Parsons, Miss Parsons. And Prince Hamlet bowed to Miss Parsons. The Duke stepped between you and commanding your attention. I received your maid's note accepting my invitation to the opera. I am thrilled you will be going. What show will you be seeing? It will be in the opening night for the new show of Handel's Alma. That sounds lovely, I'm not sure. I didn't realize you were such a connoisseur. My mother sang me many pieces from Handel's works, but I have never seen them performed on stage. And thank you for including me as well, Your Grace. I am quite excited to attend. Oh, are you all to be at Almora? How delightful! I would never miss the opening. Shall I send my carriage round to pick you up and we can go together? I hardly think that's necessary. Of course it's not necessary. Were it necessary, it would be far less extravagant a gesture, no? And we can't have that. It might be your treaty would be a proof factor to spend less time thinking out extravagant gestures. But why would I wish to leave your beautiful land in this night? Prince Hamlet turns a smile on you. It is settled then. You would not break my heart by keeping me from showing off to you. As before you round the corner, the Duke takes your hand in both his, pulling you to a stop. Unlike certain older men and boys, I actually have further business in Parliament this afternoon, so I shall take my leave. Good day, Your Grace. Duke Richard strides off towards the Parliament building just as Miss Parsons glances across the street. The opera sings, that's it right there. Over the white stone building, no different than dozens of others who pass every day. I wonder if they let us inside. They will when you tell them you're the only daughter of a great singer in the films. Your mother was a singer? Then you must be in. She takes her into the house to where the great double doors and offices and other stuff. I have been much upon that office in attendance. I know many of the actors. I'm sure they are necessary. Wonderful. You have nothing like this in talking not more creative and real men when they don't an opera or plays? Not even my own language? The closest we have is a kind of shadow puppet show. The operas put puppets behind curtains so you see only, how do you say, silhouettes? Prince Ham looks away, a slight blush amongst the whole. I am ashamed to say that much of it is crude humor, though quite unsympathetic. Clear. What? I imagine it could be played Prince Ham makes your eyes it's just with perhaps I should take you outside the opera house was dark and cool compared to the bright streets. So, this is where your father first saw your mother, on that stage. It's so strange to see. I wish I had asked him the question. How did she become a singer? He always told me that the performance was a song. She never talked about the past, but sometimes I could get her from her stories. I love hearing how she lost herself in music. She said she was sometimes nervous in front of big crowds, but as soon as she started singing, the music took over and she didn't even see them. I've seen that happen when you sing. You sing? You must sing for me sometime. I would love to. We wandered down the aisle to the stage, looking at the polished oak boards that reflect the piano wall. If it is not presumptuous to ask, how did the Earl of Edgewater come to meet opposite? My mother never told me much, but I knew. Prince Hannah gently takes his hand, so drops it as the rear curtains of the stage part to reveal a plump woman in an old-fashioned costume. Your Highness, we told you, no more special showings until opening day. Prince Hannah kisses the older woman's hand gently. Madame LeMay, you are as lovely as ever, and you're as big as life. Well, I am not here for myself, though. This is his presence and ladies play a victory. We're still having direct reversal, ladies. I'm not certain. We're so sorry to intrude. I only wanted to see where my mother is from. Your mother? I worked here 25 years. Who? Madame LeMay looked you over carefully, then her eyes light out in recognition. You're Mary Mill's daughter. I staked my career on it. Oh, I knew we should come here. You knew my mother? Of course everyone knew Mary. She was going to be the biggest star before she got her family. I wish she could have get some of the it would have been marvelous to go out in a place like this surrounded by singers. I told the nobleman don't marry singers, but she was determined that her young man loved her beyond all reason. That does happen sometimes. He glanced at Prince Henry and returned to smile before turning to her back there again. Did you ever meet him? My father? Oh, many times, Lovey. He came every night to watch Mary. Seemed a nice lad. Never had eyes for anyone but her. Can you tell me? Again, LeMay walks over to a spot just to the right of the street. It was after one of her performances as Celia Pector. We came out for our final bow. And there was a young gentleman standing right there in front of the stage, like the pushed his right there. My father. Of course. He couldn't take his eyes off her. He stood applauding towards the terrible burst. It sounds perfectly wonderful. Oh, she was swept away in the romance of their death control. Then LeMay smoothed down the apron of her costume. None of us could believe it when Mary ran off with her father. Just disappeared one night. I got one letter months later saying she was a child and couldn't come back to us. She did not wish to raise her daughter here. The director would never have kissed her. I used to be jealous of Mary actually. She'd been singing since she was a little girl, and I feel that I could never catch up. How did you get started so young? The way I heard it, she was already performing in China. She'd been studying song and tumbling since she was 3 years old. When one of the ambassadors on the mission heard her voice, he begs her parents to send her back with him to London. They gave her over to the company and they trained her to be one of the best saxophonists of opera singers ever. Did she ever miss her family? She loved it, but I know she thought of it then. I think that's why she was excited for the baby, even if it ruined her good name and reputation. A gong sounds backstage and Madame LeMay suddenly looks flustered. And that's my whole break, Lovey.